Well, oh, we have green mana. Ah, let's keep it. Let me have a look, Kings. Should you keep? Yes. Absolutely, you should keep. Just don't draw any more lands and you'll be good. Alright, open mana, so he wants to be able to shock. Well. So I can show him what I am on turn 1. Oh, or opt. Makes sense. So is this Drake's control? Do we know? Find out. Oh, it's Phoenix. Okay. Phoenix in the graveyard, so he's ready to go. So we want to ramp. It's probably next turn. Maybe the turn after we're going to see a Phoenix. It'd be nice to be able to contempt it. It's only 3 spells, so if he has 2 more 1 mana spells and has a land, he can do it. There's the land. That's the second spell, but not the third. Another Phoenix in the graveyard. Okay. So next turn is going to suck. I could leave mana open for the Phoenix, but I don't think that's good enough. I think it needs to be the Druid, the Merfolk Walker, plus the Druid of the Cowl. Well, not exactly the hand I want here. I don't think Golgari Queen is all that great versus the deck we're playing against. Maybe if he runs the 0/4 Drakes, it becomes decent. Or maybe just the life gain is good enough. But eating my Elves is very, very fun too, once we get going on that. But presumably this turn we take 6. My Cemetery and Swamp's the other way around, because I have nothing to do on turn 1. Leaves me open to playing a different land if I draw it. As opposed to committed to playing the Cemetery. Fucking third elf here is super shitty for us. I'll have 8 mana next turn, but I won't have Contempt in hand. Have to deal with this still too. So I guess I'm contempting it, which I don't want to have to do. I'm gonna be full of regret in about 1 second. Oh, nice to hear, Liquid Slime. If you guys like the guide video, best thing you can do for me is share it, basically. So tell me what you think, give me your feedback, and share it with your friends. So I had a decent suggestion from one of the YouTube comments saying that I should do an over-explained draft like that for each of the different guild combinations. So I may do that. Welcome, Maelstrom7737. Thanks for the sub. Alright, so we're getting hit in the face with 2 Phoenixes, and I wish I had Vraska's Contempt still in hand, but I can't ignore the Drake. Just, we're basically on a 6 mana, 3 elf plan right now, which is pretty painful. I just now don't have 8 lands either. Even running out Vraska here is not very good. Come on, another fucking land. Of course, there's the 4th one I would have been able to use if he hadn't killed my elf. He didn't even want to kill the elf. He lava coiled the elf, to get the third spell to attack with Arc like Phoenix. God, that's worked out so poorly for me. Any other removal before this would have let me deal with the Drake without having to deal with this, without doing this. And now I lose my Planeswalker for just 2 attacks off the Phoenix. Maybe I'll go my face instead and I can get some value out of this. Could have minus Vraska, but I needed to draw to deal an answer to these Phoenixes. It's getting flooded with Elves right now. Which is generally okay, but not okay right now. Another threat that draws him a card. Am I just dead this turn? Does he have the hasted one? That'd be 11. 11 and 6 would be 17. I would be dead if he has it. No. Killing the Electromancer gets me nowhere. I still don't have an answer to the Phoenixes. So I'm forced to contempt the fucking Drake again. Does literally nothing. Drew another land. Gotta remember what the board was. You get to kill it with 1 Phoenix swing there instead of 2. Don't get to draw a card. Kill the Electromancer, but so what? He's already got the value out of the Electromancer. Electromancer accelerates the Phoenixes. Alright, friend. Enough with this. I tire of having all lands while you have all fucking value cards. Tire of that a lot. Alright, what do we bring in versus this deck? Gold Demise kills his shit. Seems reasonable. Llanowar Elves, maybe not so exciting. Deadweight kills his shit. Can disrupt his plan a little bit with Duress, but probably not well enough. Scavenger seems like it does good work versus him. Tyrant's maybe too slow. That's 60 right now. Do I want to keep the Reapers? I want to draw cards versus him. Just have answers for the Phoenixes is pretty relevant. I don't know about that. I think the Wild Growth Walkers might represent a threat to him too. Prevents him from trading and also, or rather, how do I say that? It gives me a big life swing is what I'm trying to get out of that. I don't know if I'm about removing Elves or not. I'm going to do it. Let's try this. Along with the beautiful elf women, I should have no problem getting flooded by them. Yeah. I mean, but we're at work right now. That's play. That's something different, man. So, plus, never really been big into that type of like gaming fantasy like role play. It's just really never done it for me. All right. We don't have any elves. We don't have any mana. Do we keep it? If we get a single land of any color, we're fine. Inside 2 turns. Let's do it. Let's do it. What could go wrong? We even have an answer for his Electromancer. Incoming land screw for sure. I think of the second half of Finality. Yeah. All right. Come on, Electromancer. Electromancer. Yes, nice play. Okay. Do I think land screw, land flood is too big of a factor in Magic? It's certainly a pain. Might get lava coiled because I'm stuck on land. We'll see. If he wants to lava coil it, though, he's got to spend 2 mana. One of his cards. Yeah, it's a big problem to draw land this turn, preferably a swamp. It's not good enough. Throwing out Vivian right now is not particularly fun either. I don't know. I mean, like, I'm a little. You're a long-term viewer, Crackle Fox. I'll try to take that as not an annoying question. The reason why it's an annoying question is, I mean, it's A, something that's not going to change. B, is totally outside of my control. And C, it's something that has been harped upon as a big failing of Magic for its entire 25 years, is the land system. So, like, would it be nice to have it be better? Yeah. Is it going to change? No. That, however, is something that helps us a lot. Go ahead and contempt this now. Oh, is he running dive down? No! Fuck. Just got robbed. Well, when he has 1 mana counters to our 4 mana plays when we're behind on the board for 4 turns, that's pretty rough. Scry rule is a change. Oh, yeah. Our hand was totally playable. Needed to go a little bit better than this, though. This deck has beat us now in a row. Yeah, man. It's not that you're annoying me. It's just, it's a question that's like, I don't know how to describe it. Alright, so I've got to kill the Crackling Drake. We're probably still dead if he's got a counter spell or another dive down. Looks like it's another dive down. Nope, it's a disdainful stroke. Alright, so that's going to be 2 games to him. Lost 1 to a Mana Screw and a questionable keep, but I don't know. It's just variance, subdued, subdued. You will get screwed with lands. For me, it's about 25% of games are decided one way or the other. And assuming that's split evenly, which it should be, and assuming I'm getting that right, this is from draft. I mean, it's not as high in constructed because there's more ways to fix that. But in draft, 25% of games are decided by a land screw either way, which means 12% of your games are just a loss due to lands. It's 1 in 8. Take it as you will. So it's kind of like I guess Grackle Fox is what the annoying part of that is, not to point back to that, and not like I'm not irritated with you asking that question particularly, but it's like it's a false talking point, right? It's something where the same 3 opinions come up the same 3 times, and that's basically the end of it, at least for me. So I definitely am annoyed by it too. Like, I hate losing games to land screw, but then again, I love the other parts of Magic. Would it be possible to have games without lands? Well, there's certainly other systems out there, but none of them are as popular as this game. None of them are as fun as this game either. Is that related? Probably. Of course, the elf on turn 4 or turn 3. Did I say blue is fair? Yes. Let's say blue is fair. It's the 1/8 land decided. I just broke that whole thing down now, right? So I said 25% of games are decided by a land screw. And that means 12% of my losses, that's half of 25, are due to land screws. The decision includes my opponents losing, right? So 25% of all the games I play, one way or the other, are decided by land screw. I have to kill this now, unfortunately. So let's get rid of it. Okay. That means I win 12.5% for free. That's true. Sure. Alright, let's run out the Jade Light Ranger first. Damn, if he'd hit 2 power, I could have Fine Finality next turn. Let's run out the Elf. Oh, I hit the Forest. I should have done the Forest that I showed him. Now he knows I've got a Forest and a Detection Tower. It's kind of annoying. Instead of a blank card. Okay. I think I'm going to block with the Elf plan if he attacks. Oh, that's exactly the card you want in the mirror right now. Do I have in my graveyard anything of relevance? 2 Jade Light Rangers. It's probably good enough. Alright. I think blue is fine. I think all the colors are fine right now. I see all of them played competitively at the highest level of Magic, or the highest level of net decking. Oh. Plus? That's nice. Oh, I say highest level because we're playing on, you know, I see it in the Pro Tour stuff too, but I'm talking about Arena or everywhere you look. You look at the net decks is what I'm getting at. The net decks are pretty much split between all the colors. All right, that's would be a problem, except we have an answer in hand, so it's something. No, we're about to get sweepered. It's the first time I get to use this. Now the problem is Finality is just brutal for us here. Kept it in my hand to protect it from Assassin's Trophy. It's been a weird game. We run a lot of Planeswalkers to not get one. Hey! Felt pretty good there. Alright, so what are we doing differently? Is Golden Demise worth it in here? Maybe, maybe not. Bloodfast definitely is. Saw Planeswalkers. I don't mind Spyglass, but I'm not super excited by it. I like Reapers in the mirror. We're kind of set up pretty well for the mirror. Fine was good for us last game. That doesn't mean it always will be. And I like my 4 Carnage Tyrants. I mean, we had 2 Vaskas, 2 Vivians, two more Veraskas, and 4 Carnage Tyrants to draw that game. Kind of would have been nice to hit some. Do I want to run Golden Demises? No. Need 1 elf out. All right. What are my personal favorite colors? The ones that right now I'm enjoying black, green. I don't think I have favorites overall. Depends on what I'm doing. In draft, I'm really enjoying Izzet as the most interactive gameplay for me. Right now, it feels the same. I feel like I have the most options with this deck. It's my favorite deck still remaining. There's some really cool ones out there, like those ramp decks are pretty damn cool. But I really like this right now. All right, keep it a 1-lander. We got all the elves, so maybe. Didn't side these out in the mirror. I feel like that's such a questionable call. Probably pays off because I don't have any fucking lands to work with, but in general, I think it's quite questionable. Yeah, no black lands can get easily punished here. Okay. My first black land. It's still 2 turns to play it. I can Vraska next turn into the Wild Growth Walker, though. Calling Ritual on 1 black mana? Yeah, it's special. Oh my god. Alright, this guy. Alright. Fuck off with this. This is bullshit and you know it. No attacks.
Consider it done.
Yeah, swamp.
Would you like to come to me?
It's an interesting question. Do I want to bait the plus Vivian again? Try chumping with the Ranger and taking 4? Yeah, alright.
Scars are lessons written in skin. No one knows the wilds like I do.
Can drop a Carnage Tyrant here. Sure.
How this thing goes is up to you. You can't stop nature. Meet my newest friend.
2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 mana, but only 2 black sources. 3 black sources. Okay. Deny his ability to draw any cards out of that. Kill his creature, still do damage to his planeswalker. Seems fine. Let's run out our ranger. Actually, with what we're doing here, it should be better of this one. Ah, land, nice. Don't want to set up for too big of a finality here. Alright, let's just leave it as is. It's probably enough value for last turn.
I've seen things that would break someone like you.
I think the correct block for him was the 4/3 plus 2 3/5s, I think was the correct block. That's me knowing my hand.
Balance comes.
Jesus, how much value do I want? I want all the value. Alright, how much mana do we have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 mana right now. It's quite a lot. I have 4 black sources this turn too. Alright. Damage to that first. Getting all the value. All the bait value. He's protecting his planeswalker instead of the fact he's got 40 health. Alright. Okay. It's a scary start with his triple branchwalker opening. Then I mean, I punished him the same way 2 times in 2 turns. With the same creature doing the same attacks. Like, it feels kind of like that's on him. Alright. Primal Amulet. It's cool. Okay. Alright, that remains my favorite deck by far of the ones I've played. The other one, there's like cool ones I could see, and I'm like, it wouldn't be bad. But, this remains the one I'm interested in.